Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Today I wanted to film my everyday eye look. I've had quite a few questions on it, so I wanted to just kind of show you the products I use, show you what I do to achieve my everyday eye look, and at the end of this video I'm going to be announcing the winner of my 100 subscriber giveaway, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, I'm going to scoot just a little bit closer and let's begin. So I'm going to take a shade that's kind of a shade or two darker than my skin tone. So I have both of these shades right here. This one is Maybe Later, and this one is Blame It on Midnight. I'm going to use Blame It on Midnight first with a crease brush, and I'm going to blend it on my crease and a little bit above my crease. Kind of in a windshield wiper kind of motion. This is my first time using this shadow and I actually really love it. It's a NYX eyeshadow and it's one of their matte nudes. I highly recommend checking them out. You can get them at any place that sells NYX. I got mine at Ulta, and you can use the 350 off of 10. So if you buy two, I think you can use that 350 coupon to kind of lessen your price. So I kind of just get it on. I'm not too precise with it. I'm a little sloppy with it, but I'm just trying to darken up the crease shade. Next, I'm going to go in with this CoverGirl eyeshadow in Mink. And this is such an underrated product, but I'm telling you, this is a great color. I kind of scraped off the top of it because it was kind of not as pigmented as I wanted. So after I scraped off most of the top, it became a lot more pigmented. And I'm going to take just a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to sweep this all over my lid. As you can see, it's a very subtle color. I love this color for all over the lids, especially on a regular basis, day-to-day basis, I guess is what I should say. Just because it's not too harsh, but it definitely gives your eyes something. So I'm going to do it to the other side. This shade is just, oh, I just love it. Again, the CoverGirl eyeshadows are really underrated, and I know some of them are not the best, but definitely pick up Mink if you're in the market for just kind of a everyday eyelid color. It is great. Next, I'm going to take my e.l.f. Prism palette. This is in Naked, and I'm going to take the second darkest shade right here, and I'm going to take it on this e.l.f. crease brush. It's the one that's a little bit more precise, if you can kind of see that, and I'm going to focus it on the outer corner. I'm going to kind of make a V-like shape, so I'm going to take it up into my crease a little bit, and I'm going to take it down on my lash line just a little bit, kind of creating a V. If you can see, the V is forming, but we don't want to be too harsh with it. We just want to kind of deepen up the outer corner, just to give your eye a little bit more dimension. This is my first eye tutorial, so I'm really sorry if it's kind of hard to see, or maybe I have my camera in the right spot, but yeah, it's just a really simple look, so I figured this would be the perfect one to try out for my first eyeshadow tutorial. It's kind of fail-proof. It's going to work. Whenever you start bringing in all the crazy colors, that's when you really need to be a little bit more precise. But as you can see, I'm just kind of working up that color on the outer V. You can make it as dark or as light as you want, but I really do think it's important to deepen up the outer corners because it really kind of, I don't know, it just opens up your eyes a lot. So I really, really love this for shadow lining and for deepening up the crease. You can also do a whole eyeshadow look with it. I mean, they're such beautiful colors. This is the one that I used to use for my shadow lining all the time. It's just a little bit darker than this one, but it broke, and I'm finding that this one actually is my favorite so far. So there's that. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take another blending brush, and I'm going to kind of blend out any harsh lines that I may have. I'm going to take another This is a C467 Precision Eye Detail Brush. It's just a, I don't know what it is, like a triangle shaped brush, I guess. And I want to take the yellowish shade right here and pop it in my inner corner. This also helps brighten up your eyes and makes you look a little bit more awake. Sometimes the inner corners can get really dark and it kind of makes your whole look kind of just drugged down, I feel like. Next, I'm going to take my eyeliner. I had everything set out here so nicely, and now I can't find it. Hold on just 1 second. Here it is. Sorry about that. It's my Revlon Color Stay. I mentioned this in one of my favorites, and it is definitely one of my favorites because it is so easy to use. However, it is not pigmented on your first swipe, so you have to go over a couple of times. So that may get on some people's nerves if you're kind of used to using this kind of eyeliner, but for me, I like it. Now, I'm not going to be able to talk while I'm putting on my eyeliner, and I'm sorry if I get really close, but I just can't multitask when I'm doing this. I like to do a very thin line at first, just because it kind of helps your eyelashes look a little bit more full once you put the mascara on. So definitely start off thinner than you think and then work up if you want it to be a little bit thicker. Okay, so I'm going to fix this side. I'm going to build it up just a little bit on the outer edge. I like it to be a little bit thicker the further out of my eye you get. I feel like I messed it up. Okay, good. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but this side has kind of gone from thin to just a little bit thicker, and I'm going to do the same to this side. Okay, so that is what I like to do for my eyeliner. Sometimes I wing it out, sometimes I don't. I'm not going to wing it out today just because I'm not the best at winged eyeliner yet, and I don't really want to mess up the look if I happen to mess up my wings. So I'm going to stop here and I'm going to curl my eyelashes. I use the $1 e.l.f. eyelash curler. It's not life-changing, but you know, it gets the job done. I'm going to also use my Jordana Best Lash Extreme. And I'm going to pop on my first layer. I like to layer this mascara, so I end up putting anywhere from 2 to 3 layers on. I never stop at the first layer. I like to give it a little bit of time to dry, so I'm going to curl my other and do my other. I kind of work on my eyes simultaneously. I can never just do one complete eye and then be done and work on the next one. Everything has to be even with me. So I'm going to get this eye done and then I immediately go into the next eye. This mascara is great because it is buildable, so I love it for that. It reminds me a lot of the YSL Baby Doll mascara, and that mascara is $28, and this mascara is, I believe, 3. I know it's less than 4, so it's great. Okay, so I'm going to stop there for my eyelashes, and I'm going to go ahead and take my Rimmel Scandalize and line the lower lash line. All right, so this is not going to add a whole bunch. It's not like boom in your face because I like it to be really, really light on the bottom. I'm going to go back in with my e.l.f. Prism palette and take that darker shade that we used right here with a flat brush like this, if you can kind of see. And I'm going to shadow line my lower lash line. If you can see, I'm kind of stamping and wiggling a little bit to get it right where I want it. This is the most precise way to shadow line. If you're wanting it to be more smoky, I recommend using a pencil brush because you can really smoke it out then. This happens to be my favorite way to do it because I feel like it's a little bit more pigmented right at first and I have more control over where the product's going. All right, so that is what I do for my shadow lining. I don't normally shadow line the top lash line. I like it to be a little bit more bold, but you can definitely do that if you're not wanting such a bold, dark line. Or you can always use like a brown or a bronze color. That would look really beautiful with this look. So now I'm going to put mascara on my lower lashes. Now my lower lashes are extremely sparse and super blonde. So I just kind of put it where I can see them. I don't go crazy with my lower lash line, but I like to add something, especially to the ones that are predominant. A lot of my other, I only have like kind of longer lashes right in the corners of my eyes, and then they kind of taper off into nothingness at the corner of my eye. All right, so there is my finished eye look. I hope that you found this helpful. I hope that y'all try it out. If you do, leave a picture comment down below. I'm gonna scoot back just a little bit. Anyways, I am going to put the winner at the end of this video. So make sure that you check that out. I'm also going to private message on Facebook and find out where I need to send the goodies to. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.